What's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm just looking at the playlist on YouTube for Board of the Show. Just making sure things are kosher, answering, comments and stuff, just making sure everyone's happy and stuff. And
Cool.
What is that?
I don't know, what is it?
Why does it say there's a Halloween episode? Halloween episode 2016.
That's up already?
That's up already. We didn't do a Halloween episode, dude.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess we need to see what this is. I'm a little frightened to hit play, but
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Hit play.
The smiles around, 'cause there's a new game in town. It's time to excite at the roll of the dice. With friendship comes epic wins and defeats. It's a land of adventure with board.
Hey gang, I'm Devall,
And I'm Pixel Dan.
and we're here with another holiday special for Board.
That's right.
It's the Halloween Spooktacular. It's the season of tricks and treats, and we've got a real treat for you tonight.
Boy, do we. Wait. How do you know we do?
I bribed the little fuzzball with some cheese. But, of course, we still have to get the game from him.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right.
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion.
This is my favorite Disney ride of all time, Devall.
Huh. Wow. 1975 Lakeside Games. That great 70s cover art. And of course, you've got the pictures of the kids, which we always see on these games.
Look at them. They're all like, ooh, spooky.
Spooky. Ooh. Now, one thing we do need to talk about is that this game is very rare, and it's very rare because it's very, very, very fragile.
That's right, and it's hard to find complete.
Yeah, or even in halfway decent shape, because these parts are like all cardboard, and it's very fragile. But enough talk. Let's commence this Halloween Spooktacular and get to the Haunted Mansion.
You, sir, are correct. Let's play the game.
All right, Spooky Halloween calls for an equally spooky board game to play, and nothing is spookier than the classic vintage game based on Walt Disney World's Haunted Mansion attraction.
That is very true.
The setup here is pretty simple. You attach the large backdrop, punch out and attach the Raven, the dancers, the singers, the watchmen, and the hitchhiking ghosts. The dancers, watchmen, and hitchhiking ghosts all get placed onto the moving gears on the top of the board. The Raven here gets attached to a long arm poking out of the backdrop, and then you're all set.
Not if we go this snail's pace. Let's speed it up a bit.
But, dude, we are done.
Why didn't you do that to begin with?
Something isn't right with you today. Okay, each player chooses a doom buggy and rolls to see who goes first.
I got an 8. Beat that.
That's a 6. Man, you were just not yourself today. With play decided, everyone sets their doom buggies on the stepping stone here identified by an arrow. Players roll both dice and play moves to the left on the board.
Okay.
Why are you crying? You can pass another buggy on the board, but only one buggy can occupy any space. Unlike other games, if you stop on an occupied space, instead of moving to the space behind the other player has to move their piece to the ghoul's graveyard and lose their next turn.
So then is that just the end of that player?
What? No, that'd be silly. A couple of hints here. You have to always move in the direction your buggy points. Now, if you want to move down another path, when you're done moving, you have to point your piece in the direction you want to go next. You can never move backwards, and you always have to move your Doom Buggy every turn, unless you're in a trap and lose your turn.
So I've got to use the mine to knock over the slime monster?
What slime monster? Are you having board game flashbacks? Anyway, there are a lot of signs you have to follow on the board, and some things to remember. You can choose any path, but you can't pass through the crypt or the graveyard while moving around the board. And when you stop on a stone with directions, follow those immediately. And if you stop on a red arrow, point your buggy in the direction of that arrow.
That's different.
If you stop on a space marked enter, go at once to the area shown by the green arrow. After losing your next turn, follow the arrow out. You land on a spider web, the Raven will drop down to block the exit. No one can leave the mansion until a player lands on the spider space in order to raise the Raven back up.
Sweet.
Now, as you're near the Watchman and his loyal but frightened dog, check if you have a green light or a red light. If the light is green, you can move in any direction. Red, you have to turn left. If during your move, the turntables move one of the spooks into you, you have to go to the dungeon. Now, the only way out is to roll both dice and get a 1 or a 6 on either of the die. If you get out, you then move the total number of both dice.
What if I have to move into an occupied country?
Dude, I've given up on you. If you end up moving towards and getting blocked by the dead-end hall or the do not enter gates, your Doom Buggy must move all the way to the last space and then turn around and go back. Now let's talk about how these turntables work in the game.
That's not a word, Devall.
Dear God, Pickle Man, pull yourself together. Anywho, when you land on spin, you get to turn the turntables 1 dot either right or left. Moving these can help you or knock off another player. Once you start to turn the gears in the chosen direction, you cannot change your mind. They have to keep moving in the chosen direction. The only time a buggy can't be moved by the platform is if they're sitting in the graveyard or the crypt.
Wait, you can do it, but I can't?
Nope. Everyone can do it, Danny. Go dance in the street.
Now it's my turn.
If the Raven of the Hitchhiking Ghost block your way out of the mansion, you have to turn around and go back the way you came. The Raven has to be in the tree, and the hitchhikers have to be turned to a different position in order for you to leave the mansion. If you happen to get caught between the Raven and the hitchhikers, which can happen, you have to go to the crypt and lose a turn. But if you manage to get out the door, you win the game.
Haha, come on, Devall. I'm so close. I'm gonna win this time.
I got a feeling I got a trick instead of a treat for you. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa. Ha! I'm gonna win this. Watch.
Wait, what?
That one's a 4. That's a 2. Ha! 6. I'm out the door. I win. I don't know why you try.
Boo.
What? I win every time. I don't know why you try.
I don't know why I try either.
Oh, there, Devall. He'll never win a game. I love the Haunted Mansion.
I do not remember filming that. But man, I look good!